Hey friends, Patrick Antrim here, founder and CEO of Multifamily Leadership and producer of the Multifamily Leadership Summit, where innovation, technology, and leadership converge. Listen, we celebrate the best places to work multifamily, and we're helping you become the company everyone loves. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how much are you willing to pay for your ideal prospect, your ideal customer. Now, you might be an industry partner thinking about how to get the next management account in a management portfolio. Perhaps you're a multifamily executive and you need that new executive vice president or regional asset manager to transform your business, and you need to acquire a prospect or a candidate to do that. Or maybe you're just trying to lease up that new building, that new property portfolio that you have, and you need to find new prospective residents. Whichever position you're in, this video is going to be helpful. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment, just go with me on this, that you're a new apartment broker and you're setting out to transact in the business and sell apartment buildings and broker these transactions. Now, you get a call from an investment banker out of New York, and they've got a capital event. They've got, over the next 12 to 14 months, they have activities that they know they have priorities on. In other words, you have 1031 capital investors that have timelines that need to be met. And this investor calls you to meet with you and says, listen, can you carve out in your schedule time, one time a week or 2 times a week, that you will fly the investor in, you help them find the property, and we'll close on it. And we have to close on it. We have the capital to close on it. The proof of funds are there. Everything is looking good. And this just fell into your lap. You're the new apartment broker. Would this be an exciting opportunity? Now, in a situation like that, because of the way commission structures and referrals happen in the business, oftentimes brokers and other trade partners will negotiate referral fees or commission splits in a situation like this, right? So in a situation like that, would you be willing to give up 20%, let's say, of your commission to that investment banker or the investment brokerage team that has all the right referral functions in place to make this transaction happen? What you're doing is you're establishing a value that you would place on an ideal client like that. And let me give an example. Let's just say, for recruiting only, for this purpose, let's say you've got somebody with an $85,000 salary, okay, and you're trying to acquire this person because you don't have time. You've just acquired the portfolio and the business needs a leader. So what you're saying is, when a recruiter brings you that person, that $85,000 salary, let's just assume a moderate 20% placement fee for that. And they can go as high as 30, 35%. But in this case, let's say it's 20%. So you're looking at an $85,000 salary at 20%, okay, equals your $17,000 fee for the leader that can act quickly and deliver you the results that you need, your ideal client prospect, right? And you've just established that $17,000 is acceptable for this transaction, right? So what we are suggesting is that we take this $17,000 and we invest in the business, and we get out in front of that activity, and we do things like marketing so we can do things at scale. You see, sales is required to have your time. You need to be present to transact in a sale. And the way that people are engaging and working and consuming content around the world, you don't have the time. So we've got to shift that value to marketing. Now, the person that you paid $17,000 to get the fee, you see, they're doing these things. You're just establishing that you're willing to pay $17,000 once you have a guaranteed result and once the product is already in place. What I'm saying is shift that around. Think differently about this. Take that $17,000, reinvest in the business, reinvest in your marketing, beef up your Google ads, whatever it might need to be, Facebook targeting, brand building, storytelling, all of those things that are necessary to scale a business, and you'll have an inbound flow of people coming to your business, because this is just one transaction. Let's say you had 3 or 4 or 5 of these new recruitments that had a high transaction fee. You're going to see a lot of lost dollars, and what we're doing is we're not really responding to the business the right way. So it's very important to understand that a lot of people will spend the money after they have the results. So in other words, you give me that leader that I know is going to transform my business, and I know at that point, now that they're there, they're screened and they're working with us, I'll pay the $17,000. So the question for you is, are you confident enough in your marketing strategic strategies, in the way that you're doing your business to try and find new clients, vendors, try and find new prospective renters or prospective employees to work for your company? Are you confident enough in your strategies to spend the $17,000 first, or even $5,000 or $10,000 first, and then get the result? That's one thing I want you to think about differently. In this video, I hope it was helpful. Comment below if you have any suggestions or message me, and also there'll be an opportunity to work with us for a free strategy session. My name is Patrick Antrim. I enjoyed sharing the time with you, and we'll see you in the next video.